Do you know anyone who seems to have it all together but doesn't seem to succeed at what they do? Or are you someone who has invested a lot in being successful? Maybe you've really acquired a lot of education and you have upscale work ethics. You have daily rituals that are off the roof. You exercise, you really take care of your physicality, your mind, and your body, and you believe you're intelligent because you continue learning and reading books to empower you and educate you about the subject of your need, the subject of your desire, but still continue struggling. Have you ever asked yourself the question, what is the missing link? What am I not doing? What is it that these wealthy people, these people who are so successful, I have mentored them, I have studied their lives, I have done what they do, but why am I not succeeding? Have you ever found yourself asking that question? Well, hi, I'm Dr. Jacinta Mpali Nkana. Firstly, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I uphold you, and I will suggest that you subscribe to my channel for obvious reasons, because you'll be the first to receive inspirational and self-empowerment videos that I record often, and you want to be part of like-minded people who share and contribute to each other's lives to ensure that we all live life on our terms. So please subscribe to the channel. Now, going back to the topic of this week, the question is, what is the missing link? What don't these really wealthy people don't tell us? What are they hiding from us? Maybe they don't even hide it, but they omit. Well, in my experience, it's congruent, and I will explain. Okay, let's break it down. You might have a billion degrees. You might have mentors. You might be street smart. You might know a lot of people. You might come from a very wealthy family. You might be a hard worker. You might be surrounded with the best people. You might have gone for counseling, okay? And your mind and subconscious are cleansed, and you really maintain a healthy lifestyle. Guess what? And you might still feel like something is missing. You're not really successful. You're not moving and living life on your terms. You don't feel free. You still feel jailed. You still feel imprisoned. Now, what is that missing link? What is missing? And what we've been corrupted, we've been corrupted and programmed negatively to ignore that very important part of us is our connection to our spirit. You see, we are more than mind, brain, and body. We are more than our physicalities. We are more than our minds. We are more than our bodies. We are none of that. We are spiritual beings in nature. So you could put all your spirit, your mind, your body, your intellect might all be in watch. You might have figured out how to produce maximally and remain empowered consistently. But if you're not in touch with your spirit, if you haven't dived deep to practice self-mastery and know who you truly are at a spiritual level, then you're going to continue failing at some level in your life. And that is the missing link. The missing link is your connection to spirit, your spirit. You see, going back to the Bible, quoting the Bible a little bit in 1 Corinthians 3-9, I think, chapter 3, I think 6-19, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. It's quoted that the Spirit of God is within you. And this has nothing to do with religion. I'm sure in other religions and in other religious books, it's written that there is a link of God within each one of us. And some call it the universe, some call it grace. But if grace is not in place, that missing link, that something that you can't really point a finger on to promote and give you a green light, you will not succeed. And in my opinion, in my experience, that is your spirit. So this is the idea. You have to get in touch with your spirit. And you can do that through prayer, contemplation, meditation. I don't know, whatever your religious technology is, you have to sit down with yourself and get in touch with your spirit. And if you're religious, even better, because we are taught in these Christian or religious books that through prayer you can connect to your spirit. And even if you're not religious and you just meditate, you can sit down and ask your spirit, especially if you're failing over and over again, ask your spirit, what is it within you, about you, that is conflicting and sabotaging my success? Your spirit will be able to tell you. Unfortunately, because we are spiritual beings, you're asking something that is part of you, that is also you to an extent, although you're more than it. It might not give you the answer, so you have to be absolutely present and so determined to find the answers, the conflicts in your spirit. You see, some of us come from cultures where there is a lot of energetic manipulation, and these cultures, like the African cultures, the Caribbeans, the Indians, have learned how to manipulate spirits and force them or jail them or imprison them or manipulate them to do against the person, to act again in conflict of the person's desire or a person's progress. And I call that witchcraft. Most call it voodoo. It's witchcraft. Most people think that, oh, you can use your mind. Yeah, you could if you're that consistent and that focused, and they believe that you can use your mind to break witchcraft. Yes, you can, but you also have to go to connect your mind to your spirit in order to resolve witchcraft that is ingrained in your spirit. If you have witchcraft ingrained in your spirit, oh my goodness, you are going to do some really hardcore spiritual work within yourself in order to unchain yourself, free yourself from these chains of witchcraft or these chains of spiritual contractual cords. Because sometimes when we are born, maybe our parents have some spiritual conflicts. It's pretty complicated, and then they pass on those codes of conflict through your DNA, or your spirits are connected in some way. It's more complicated than I can even explain, but the easier way for me to bring it across to you is that the missing link is your connection to spirit. And the one part that I know that has helped me and many of you, my clients, is meditation and prayer. Get down on your knees, I tell you, especially if you failed so many times, and ask God within you, that higher self, or whatever you believe in, okay, as a higher being, and ask for your spirit to communicate and let you know what is conflicting its progress, and ask yourself, ask it how you can liberate yourself from this conflict. Again, remember, you're more than the body, mind, and physicality and intellect. You're also spiritual, and all those areas have got to be in congruence in order for you to achieve success in life. You've got to connect to your true potential, your higher self, that spiritual being who you truly are. Resolve all conflicts, all cords, and all contracts in order for you to start living life on your terms. Okay, so that's this week's message. Once again, thank you so much for clicking on my channel. If you have any questions, any comments, any suggestions, or any experiences, and you need to take this discussion further, please leave all your comments in the comment area below, and I'll be more than excited to receive them and answer and give you my insights. If you have any insights as well, please remember to contribute them in the interim. Once again, thank you so much for visiting my channel. I'm sending you God's love and light, and have a gracious Friday. Bye for now.